Hello guys, welcome back to the channel again. Casper here, aka Uselink, and with me today I have one of my favorite guests. It's Burak from tradingchannels.uk. You have been on the show 2 times, right? If I remember correctly.
Twice.
Twice, yeah. So now it's the third time. So now it's a trend, and we will keep. Hopefully, you'll be on more if it gets the right attention. But still, I think the 2 videos that we have made is still the number top 2 videos on the channel. So we must be doing something right. That's always nice to see. So yeah, Burak, thank you for being back on. It's been like 6 weeks.
Yes. End of August, I think, the last one.
Yeah, just I think just early breakout on the uranium chart. I think, give or take, that was when we spoke, and we had a massive run ever since, pulling back now. So this interview will be a 2-part interview. First part will be uranium only, and then we will do gold, silver, and oil in the second part. So Burak, I guess if you're ready, let's see what you have for us today and
Yeah.
where are we going,
Let-
where are we hopefully going for uranium. Let's see. I'll stop share here and you should be able to
Okay.
show us your screen.
So I'm sharing now, if you can see it. Yeah,
Yes,
now.
it's loading for me here now. Yes, I'm just gonna pop it over here.
Yes.
Should work.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. As usual, let's start with URA, the major ETF. So last time when we spoke I think it was the end of August, quite a lot of stocks were breaking out, bullish breakouts, and they ran quite well. Some of them made new highs, new multi-year highs, like the Cameco, and I think UEC did that too, but I'll cover all of those. So these here are my favorite uranium stocks. There are more. IFC is here, yes. So I'm going to talk about all of these one by one. But yeah, the major one is the ETF URA. My worry about URA is this blue top band, that if it becomes a downtrend, if it wants to become a downtrend, that blue top band may turn into a very big resistance to pull it back down all the way to 20. So we are at 25.40. But more the short term, we are approaching the bottom band of this golden potential uptrend. So that's why I'm thinking and we get to a new high, and the level for that blue potential resistance is around 29, yeah, just over 29, as you can see. So if we get to this, this is the weekly chart. So I'm going to switch to the daily to have a bit more granular view. So the 3 touches on the top, 2 touches as first touch here. So if it comes down to this level on the Euro, which is at 24.55, 24.60, pull back to that level and then rally to get to this 29.50 level. And then we will see if this blue support resistance and potential resistance, I call it, to form this giant downtrend. I mean, that's why I don't think uranium stocks are in particularly the uranium ETF is not out in the clear yet. But this one here, and we have to watch out very carefully.
One quick question.
Either way, it's still looking very bullish because the yeah, sure.
Just what is the 2021 high? What level is that? Just to know if it aligns with the blue.
It's about 31.73.
31. Okay, so
So
a tad higher.
normally this triangle's breakout should take us at least a minimum to that level normally. Yes. So yeah, there is also a chance that the blue top band is going to be completely ignored. If it does ignore, which is my hope that it's going to get ignored, we get to a 31, 32 level, and possibly there will be then we may get a resistance like this. So if it gets to that level, then pull back and then rally to break out. So that this here may become like a sideways channel. And then after that, a break to the up, of course, call or 50, 60, 70, you name it, all the way to 2011 highs. I think there is so much room to the upside on the uranium space. I've been maybe some of you may remember that I've been a uranium bull since 2014, 15, 16. I was very early. Obviously this breakout was nice. The backtest was lovely on the green, but then the COVID happened. Yeah, it went back straight under that green broken channel. So this was a channel that was broken and backtested, and I thought it's going to rally. It started a rally, but then COVID, that was a shock. So and then after that, as you can see, from 6 point, just around 7, it went all the way to 31. Many individual stocks made much more multiples than that. So on the other hand, yes, the blue bottom band is defined by this COVID shock. So there is also a very good chance that this blue top band is going to get ignored, because this was not really a natural market force that put the bottom here. So maybe we're not going to have this bottom band, the blue top band as a major resistance. We'll see it when we get there. Around 29.30, I'm going to be closely watching the action. On the junior miners, this is URNJ. The red bottom band, so the break out of the golden resistance and its back test, second back test here. And then I said, okay, we're now going to push higher. That's exactly what we did. And the target was red top band. So initially this red, so you can see the channel basically got confirmed with this pullback. And then later on it pushed, and then I was thinking, okay, it is so strong that it's going to break that red top band, and it did for a couple of days, but then it stalled and it's now coming down. But this basically tells me we may a more steeper channel. So we have to put it here and then include all the price action within the trend. So if URNJ comes down to that red bottom band, I would be expecting more upside from URNJ. And the junior miners are going to have a really nice time. It's already over the February highs, but this is a very new ETF, as you can see. It's only since February. URG, which is URNJ. Let me put this on the weekly chart, right? So even a shock like COVID is captured with, as you can see, first, second, third, and fourth. And this was the 5th touch during the COVID crash. And we had a major rally, cleared this golden resistance, back tested here, back tested there, and then quite a few back tests over there. But you can see that golden support held eventually. Now, the obvious target for me would be that the black top band, if we have a trend like this. This is entirely speculative, the black one. I'm talking about the black one because it has only 2 touches on the bottom and only 1 touch at its top band. So this here, that all the way to the top, would be higher than 2011 high. So it actually came not too far from the 2011 high. So the 2011 high was 338. We came to 2.12. So I believe URG is going to keep on pushing. You can see quite a few breaks. I'm going to switch to the daily chart. After the bounce off the golden support, we broke the red resistance. We broke that green one, 1, 2, 3 touches. This is the 4th touch. The red one, it was broken. And if we look at the red one like this, okay, so that actually is kind of a bull flag here. Okay, the top band is a little bit dented here on the bullish side, but either way, if we look, I'm going to remove the green one to have a bit more clearer view. The blue uptrend is nice, and the red bull flag is forming. So if we break it out properly, then the minimum target is the highs of the September 2012, excuse me, 2022, like last year, September. We go beyond that and push it all the way to 3 and plus 3. So I don't think URG is going to come back down to this golden support one more time, because this here is a beautiful bull flag formation, and there is more upside on that one. This is Cameco, obviously the champion, the biggest uranium miner. I'm going to first do the weekly. Right. Similarly, the golden top band, the golden bottom band, and this is the COVID crash. So you can see it was captured by this beautiful support. We got all the way to that golden top band, came back down. This is the three touches. Finally, we broke it, back tested 3 times. This was a deeper back test, but it's eventually held. And we rallied and we broke out of this green triangle, right? That was a very bullish triangle. And once it was broken, it was targeting much higher, and that's what we did. And now we're pulling back. I'm going to switch to the daily again. The golden channel is broken to the downside, which means we may pull back a bit more, maybe to this blue support, back to first touch, second touch, and 2 touches on the blue bottom band. If we come to this blue bottom band, which is around 33, 34, of course we are at 37. Yeah, that's another 10% pullback, and then we don't have to. I'm not saying we're going to get there, but if we get there, that blue support I think is going to hold to push Cameco all the way to 40, 45, and furthermore, the overall target, the long-term target is inside this red channel that has already formed. You can see here nice touches on both sides, and obviously we need a really big push all the way to 60, 70. The high of 2011 is at 56. So we are at 37. There is, a bit more upside to get to the 2011 highs. Excuse me, this is 2011 is here. This is Fukushima, and it was before that. So the very all-time high is the 2007 high at 56. So Fukushima high, it was not, was it? Yeah, it's all, we almost touched the Fukushima.
Almost, yeah.
Almost touched it. So yeah, looks very good. UEC, which is Uranium Energy Corporation. Again, on the long term, I'm going to put this here. Again, the red downtrend, very bottom of the COVID crash. First, second on the bottom top, 2 touches on the bottom. This is the 3rd touch. Came very close. It didn't touch it. Came very close. We rallied, stopped at the red top band, and finally we broke it. It didn't even back test it. So it was that strong. Normally gets there, pulls back, and then rally, but it didn't even do that. And this is the Fukushima high, which is already tested, 766. We were, no, actually very short, 667 back in April 2022. And the very high, which is 2007, is 950. So I think we're going to get there. The guidance, our guide, is the golden uptrend, 2 touches on both sides. We are already out of this green. So again, when we were talking in August, when we were having the interview, we were, I think we were already out, or we were just a second.
I think we just barely were breaking out at that point in time. So
yeah, and you can see the red resistance was broken. the green resistance was broken, that opened the way for higher prices. And I think the minimum target is our 2022 high, and the blue bottom band, if it holds, and there is a good chance it will, because all of them are showing a little bit more downside before we start another push. So the correction, many people are saying, yeah, oh yeah, uranium is done, now we're gonna go down big. This is a very little correction. In the grand scheme of things, you can see a very, very tiny correction so far. And I think we're going to get higher than that once this correction is over.
One question, Burak, with that, regarding to the UEC. If that blue band breaks to the downside, where do you see, could it go all the way down to the green, yellow? For a very, very deep pullback, or?
Yes. If we break it, then yes, it could come down all the way to 4, maybe even the green one at 345 or so for a back test. It has already backed, it has spent a lot of time on the green. So I would be looking into, yes, maybe another channel to the upside, but either way, it should, and it has to stay inside this golden uptrend. Very, very well established trend already.
Yeah.
So I think that's our guidance, and it will stay, in my opinion, it will stay inside that uptrend.
Okay.
URNM, which is Sprott Uranium Miners ETF. We have, again, another uptrend formed. This is the COVID crash. Here is the 2 touches there. First touch here, second touch there on the bottom. So exactly like first touch, second touch. This is our uptrend going on. The green bull flags breakout was perfection. I think, yes, when we spoke, this is the 15th of August, somewhere there, we had either broken out or I was showing that the red one is breaking, a small bull flag here, which is inside the larger bull flag, the green one. The green one was textbook bull flag. You can see here 2 touches on both sides. The third one came back tested the red and then rallied. And obviously this again has more upside as long as this golden uptrend stays intact. So this is again a tiny correction so far. This is the physical uranium. All right, let's have a look at the Sprott physical uranium. The blue top band. So I was thinking, yeah, that this is the COVID crash again. Perfect bounce off the blue support. The level for that was 635. We are at 23, 24. So it basically quadrupled since the COVID crash. I was thinking the blue top band is going to hold. We pull back and then break. It basically, sliced through the blue. So we can't say the blue is a resistance at the moment. It's not very precise, is it? So, but either way, that red support has to hold, even if it comes down. There is quite a nice resistance level that we had broken out. So I'm going to put it on with a rectangle here. Yeah, that level. Just a second. No, let's remove this one and put this one here, right? So that resistance zone was broken. That's the reason of the push. We may get a back test on that, while staying inside that red uptrend or potential uptrend. Only 1 touch here. The obvious target is that red top band for the physical. On the Uranium Royalty Corp, which is UROI, again, it had formed the beautiful textbook bull flag, 2 touches on both sides. We broke out, and the red sideways, basically a spin-off channel, was also broken out. And it's now backtesting it. On the daily, it's more visible.
Nice.
This is the first backtest. This is the second backtest, which is why we may push from here, come back to the blue bottom band, and then rally to 4. So that's my take at the moment. As long as that red support holds, there is every reason to believe we are going to go higher. So that red line or the spin-off channel is quite exemplary.
Yeah, it looks strong. It does.
Mm-hmm. And let's have a look at energy fuels on the long term. Right. So I put this. Yeah. Again, COVID lows where it was captured by this red bottom band, right? That looked very nice. So first, second, and third pushed on. The golden resistance held initially, pulled back, first back test, second and third, and then rallied to break the black resistance and then that red smaller resistance. So we may get a test on the blue bottom band together with the red, and from there I'm expecting more upside. And obviously, similar to Euro, we may stall at the red top band for Euro at around 1650 or so, which is more than a doubling from the current prices. And we'll see when we get to that red top band whether it holds or not. Okay, so that suggests a potential resistance at around 16, 17 level. Let's have a look at DNN, which is the Denison mines. Okay, this is the long term, the green resistance zone. Initially it held, then second time it held, finally broke it, back test so many times, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then the blue bull flag was broken. So after the fifth touch, we broke out of the blue bull flag. Now on the short term, a bit more short term, the golden sideways channel right here, it was broken and it got back tested twice, but then it's now broken back in. But the red support is holding. So this red channel, if it's holding, so two touches on both sides right now, if we see unless this gives way, DNN has more upside also to that red top band, which is at just over 2. We are at 150. So that's another 30% or so rally minimum target. And then obviously it has to break that red top band. If it wants to rally, it has to break that red top band, which is, you know, a rising channel breaking to the upside. That would be as bullish as it gets. That's what I always say. So yeah, but the fact that the blue bull flag is broken is targeting a new high beyond the November last year's high. That's when is that? 213. Actually, it's very close. It's actually the same level as the red. So that's where it's headed, I think.
Yeah, and if we break down from
last
that,
but not least is the FCU, the Fission. Sorry.
I was just going to ask if we are breaking down from that red uptrend channel. I guess we go down for a big back test of that initial blue bull flag, and then we take it from there. Yeah.
Exactly. So if the red top band bottom band breaks, then we could get to another back test on the blue and that level. Again, every dip for me, every dip is a buying opportunity rather than selling. So around 124, we may get a test 120, 124, then rally to basically new highs to all the way to 210, 215. So I'm going to be watching this. Actually, one of the members asked me about DNN today. And I put this forward. I released this chart. It looks okay at the moment, but this red bottom band has to be defended from here and start to rally. And yeah, the fission uranium is the last one. I think there are more, but I think the point is clear. The uranium miners are pulling back a little bit. The fission one is this green resistance was broken, back tested. Normally, I would call a resistance with 3 touches. So this was 2 touch only, and then broken. But then it held at the back test, and it formed this beautiful bull flag. like 3 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom, and it cleared it. It's now back testing it, a little bit gone inside, but either way, this bull flag is exemplary, and I think it's going to hold, and we're going to keep on rallying, possibly towards the new highs. If we just a second, right here. So this could become also like a bull flag formation if that green top band holds and then rally to new highs. That could also become a kind of a top overhead resistance before it rallies. But either way, this is looking very, very good because of this entire. I don't have an uptrend for this one. Okay. So if I have to put something as a potential or a speculative uptrend, it will be this one. Okay, so from the lows of COVID, we found a bottom here, and the top band, well, basically, yeah, actually 2 touches maybe. It's not like very close to each other. I wouldn't call them 2 touches, but either way, I think that the red top band would be the target once it starts the next leg up. So this is, as you can see, the correction fission uranium has been much longer. It has taken much longer. So this is 2021. Yeah, I think 2021 October. So it's already 2 years bull flag formation. So it's quite a lot of energy that is kind of like stored here, and it's ready for the next leg up. That's how it looks like.
Yeah, it hasn't even broken out yet, compared to all the others. They have broken out, pulling back. This one is just barely starting its journey, I guess. So
yeah. I mean, I don't do fundamental analysis, but if you look at the FCU, maybe you'll find out that they were developing one of the mines and they were spending a lot of money, and once they are going into that's the kind of the narrative. Once you find out, and then you say, oh yeah, the mine has gone online now, and then they're going to start making money, and then it's going to run. So that's the kind of the narrative that usually is the narrative when I look at why a stock has stalled or is kind of like going sideways, consolidating. That's kind of the reason why a company is stalled. The stock is stalled is because they are spending a lot of money for some development.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's about it. So I think we made the point on the uranium space, and we have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it is perfect timing. But yeah, I'm on board with you on this on your view. Basically, we have more room to run. I guess we can pull back a bit deeper on some of the miners, maybe also on the ETFs, but still overall the trend is up. And yeah, as I say, you sit tight and be right in this one. You have had like 2.5 years worth of pain, so now you have to reap the rewards, I guess, for that waiting time.
Yes.
So
yes, some of them than the others. Cameco was the strongest.
Yeah,
I mean, Cameco ran massively compared to the others. So it's hard to say which one is going to run best, but Cameco has been the champion so far.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
not in percentage, but even in terms of the percentage from the COVID lows, it went from 520 all the way to 40. So it's like 8 times.
That's amazing. Yeah, very strong.
Yeah, very strong. I think big money is betting on the big guys, obviously.
Yeah, big money is going into the blue chip, and then it dribbles down into the mid caps and so on later on in the cycle. So yeah. So yeah.
Yes, I think many of these companies, like some of them are worth like 10 million, 50 million. Eventually, once this the whole uranium space has run its course, they're going to become billion-dollar companies.
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
Yeah, exactly. In the later stages, in the later stages of this bull market, they should shine heavily.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think like this kind of these don't go like the tech stocks. Tech stocks, once they start making money, they like printing money, right? but these are miners, so the cycles are much more slower. But once the cycle starts going, they become unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Burak, thank you for the
All the way.
oh,
Yeah.
it's lagging a bit here, but yeah. Okay, but yeah, Burak, thank you for the fine presentation on uranium. Again, I think we're on the same page, so hopefully we're both right on this one. That would
Yeah.
be
All right.
amazing. But yeah, thank you, Burak.
You're welcome.
Let's cut it here, and I can see my internet connection is a bit unstable. I'll fix that for the part 2, which we will start here in like 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, if anyone has any comments or anything to say to Burak, you can go to his Twitter page, or you can write some comments in the YouTube, and I'll try to, maybe I can answer them, but then we will see. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you want to have Burak back on, let us know. Give us that thumbs up, and yeah, we will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Okay. Bye.